Hey guys, it's Thunder here. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm back with another commentary. Jesus, and this time I'm going to be talking about why I love Need for Speed World. Now I put love in past tense because that's when it was in its prime. Of course, right now with the offline patch, it's going to be really fun. I'm having a lot of fun making these car builds every now and then. But I use the past tense just because that's when it was in its prime. And I'm just gonna share some stuff of why I love Need for Speed World. It's sort of like it's gonna be an opinionated video, and near the end I'll just share some moments I had over the past 5 years of playing this game, almost 5.5 years, Jesus. And yeah, so if you guys didn't already know, Need for Speed World ended on July 14th at 9 AM Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern Standard Time, and 5 PM British Standard Time. So this was announced back in mid-April, so we were given a warning 3 months ago about this happening. And yeah, that's all you should know. And I'm just gonna get into some features I loved in the game, starting off with it being an MMORPG and Need for Speed game. I mean, Need for Speed was already my main racing game to play, and it still is. It's my favorite all time just because of how many good games they've produced, especially Black Box and the upcoming Need for Speed. It's just crazy, and it being an MMORPG, the social aspect of the game is huge, which is another thing that I loved about the game. You could level up with friends if you wanted to. You could, you didn't have to. You could, go queue up in a lobby with some random people, or you could do it by yourself. It really doesn't matter. You could cruise with friends, cruise with random people, or cruise by yourself. It's really all up to you, since it is an MMO. And overall, just hanging out with friends, if you do have any in Need for Speed World, that was also one thing that I loved. It was a huge social game. You look at the crew, and I don't feel that connection. I don't feel the connection between driver and driver. Which is mainly why I only get on with friends. But in Need for Speed World, I don't know what happened and why I did it for, but I just felt the need. If someone was just staring at my car, I'd say, hello. I'd give them, I'd just greet them. With the crew, it's not so much. It's not so community based as Need for Speed World was. Need for Speed World was strongly community based. Which is another reason why I loved it. I mean, there's a lot of things to love about Need for Speed World, and there's a few things to hate about it, but overall, the game, for me, I really loved it. And this is one of them. It's play for free, so anyone could play it. The graphics requirements are extremely low, so you can have a toaster, and you can run the game off of that toaster. But another reason why, or one reason why the game wasn't so much loved, is because people viewed it as a pay-to-win game, and I completely understand that. I agree with them more than anything, because if you weren't to spend money on the game, I mean, you're benefiting yourself because you're not spending any hard-earned cash on the game, but it's a huge grind. If you're gonna get a car that's gonna beat say for example, Porsche 911 GT3 RS, because that's one of the fastest cars in the game, and it still holds the title of being one of the fastest cars, you have a lot of grinding to do. Especially since some of the cars to beat that is like 2 million in-game cash, so that's crazy. And I mean, it's just the grind was a little too much. I understand that. But overall, it's a play for free game, so expect that. But yeah, and another reason why I loved it is because you'll have memories like these that you'll never have in any other racing game. Customizing your car, like taking hours and hours. Like, I've worked hours on cars, and Cam can back me up on this, because he has Need for Speed World offline, and he's been customizing his cars. Anyone who's been customizing cars for like hours on end can relate to this, because I've customized cars for about 3 to 4 hours, and after you finish that, you feel so accomplished. Your first car purchased, you feel accomplished, even though that's in every racing game. But just the customization on this is incredible with the vinyl customization and stuff. It's so expansive. And also, you know, like I said earlier, meeting people, that's another thing you'll never really have in any other racing game, because the game is so strongly community based that you're gonna meet people that you're gonna end up talking to and end up friending on the game, well, you used to. And one of my favorite things to do in the beta, you know, going back in time, is to cruise. In the closed beta, people would do some car meets, and on that car meet, they would cruise around the highway, and you know, you'd have one hell of a time. It's just really cool having a pack of cars, a pack of say 10-20 cars, just cruising together, you know, going about at 100 miles per hour just down the highway. It's crazy. I just love the feeling of cruising with some friends. And I mean, that's exactly why I love putting together that montage I made yesterday, because I got to end off the game my favorite way that I started off playing the game, which was doing a cruise. And that's why I really liked how, you know, Cam, he streamed the last 2 hours of World. I kind of joined in to the stream, and you know, I wasn't cruising with random people. I was cruising with my YouTube subscribers who know who I am and I know who they are. So I wasn't cruising with random people who, you know, set up a car meet. This was Cam's stream, so, you know, people would know me, and it was really special. I really liked the cruising in the game, especially if we could get a pack of like 10-20 cars. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. I still like the game. I just don't love it as much anymore, just because they took away the main part of the game, which was it being an MMO RPG, and it's not so much anymore, because you now have the offline version, which you have unlimited cash and speed boost, and you don't really have online at all. But I mean, it's cool to, you know, do some car builds, you know, because I've never done that before. And yeah, guys, so if you guys did enjoy this video, this is kind of just an opinionated video, like I said at the beginning, then leave a like, and yeah, I'll just like leave some comments in the comment section of one of your favorite, you know, moments of playing World, and yeah, I'll be sure to read them like I do to every comment. I read every comment because I only get like 5 comments a video. But yeah, guys, like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.